Most men think compliments are about making a woman smile. Wrong. A smile is easy. Every stranger on the street can give her that. What you want is something different, something that lingers in her mind when she's lying in bed at night. Compliments that don't just flatter, but haunt. Compliments that make her wonder, replay your words, and feel her heartbeat race when she thinks about you. These are not your regular, "you're pretty" lines. These are forbidden compliments. The ones that slip under her skin and make her crave you without even realizing why. Today, I'll break down the top 3 forbidden compliments that, when used right, will make any woman feel a pull so strong she won't forget you. 1, there's something about you I can't quite figure out. Most men fail with compliments because they're too predictable. They go with, "you're beautiful," "you have nice eyes," or "I love your smile." Now, don't get me wrong, those words might earn you a polite smile or maybe even a soft "thank you," but they don't stick. They don't make her curious about you. Why? Because she's heard them hundreds of times before. When a compliment becomes routine, it's just background noise. It slides off her like rain on glass. But this one, there's something about you I can't quite figure out. It changes the whole game. It's not a compliment that gives her an answer. It gives her a question. And women love questions they can't immediately solve. You're not just flattering her, you're planting a little mystery in her head. Imagine you're sitting across from her, maybe at a cafe. She says something unexpected, maybe a perspective on life that surprises you, or she laughs in a way that feels unfiltered. Instead of rushing to say something obvious, you pause. You let a small smirk play on your lips, then you drop it. You know, there's something about you I can't quite figure out. Now watch closely. Her body shifts. Her eyes linger on you a little longer. She leans in, curious. What is it you see? What makes her stand out? And that's where the genius lies. You didn't tell her what makes her special. You made her start searching for it herself. Psychologically, this works because it taps into a powerful human need, the need to be seen as unique. Every woman wants to feel she's not just another pretty face in the crowd. She wants to believe there's something rare, something hidden that you picked up on. But by not giving her the full answer, you leave the door open. She's the one left chasing clarity. The real trick is how you deliver it. If you blurt it out flatly, it sounds rehearsed. If you deliver it too fast, it loses weight. You need to act like the thought just slipped out naturally. Let it sound like you're still trying to figure her out, even as you say it. A little hesitation, a pause, a glance that lingers one beat too long, and here's the best part. This line creates an open loop in her mind. Compliments like "you have nice hair" close the conversation. She says thank you, and it's over. But there's something about you I can't quite figure out. That stays with her. She'll replay it later, wondering what you meant. Was it her energy, her vibe, her laugh, the way she challenges you? She starts analyzing. And the more she analyzes, the deeper she falls into that mental loop. Attraction isn't built from over-the-top praise. It's built from curiosity, tension, and the unknown. By making her wonder what it is about her that pulls you in, you make her feel both special and challenged. And once a woman starts thinking about you when you're not around, that's when desire shifts into obsession. So use this wisely. It's not just words, it's psychological warfare in the softest form. You're not giving her all the answers. You're giving her a mystery to solve. And the moment she starts chasing your meaning, she's already chasing you. 2, I feel like there's a side of you most people never get to see. Let's be honest here. Most guys compliment women on the surface level. They'll say "you're gorgeous," "you're funny," or "I love your vibe." And sure, those are nice words, but they barely scratch the surface. Women get judged by the surface all the time. Their looks, their fashion, the way they act in public. It's exhausting. Everyone has an opinion on what they see, but very few people care about what they don't see. That's why this line hits so deep. I feel like there's a side of you most people never get to see. When you say this, you're doing something rare. You're telling her that you notice beyond the mask, beyond the social version of her that everyone else interacts with. You're implying that there's a hidden layer to her, something only a select few ever get close enough to witness. And the moment you plant that idea, something shifts. She feels seen, not in the generic "you're beautiful" way, but in a way that touches her inner world. Think about it. Every woman, no matter how confident she looks on the outside, has a hidden side she doesn't show to everyone. Maybe it's a softer, more vulnerable part. Maybe it's a playful, goofy side she hides from the public eye. Maybe it's depth, her fears, dreams, or unspoken desires. When you say this line, you're basically handing her permission to reveal that hidden layer. And trust me, once she feels safe to show you that side, she'll crave more of that connection. But timing is everything. You can't just throw this out randomly. If you say it when she's talking about her favorite pizza topping, it falls flat. But say it when she lets her guard down. Maybe she shares a personal story. Maybe she laughs so hard she forgets to be cool. Maybe she says something that feels raw. That's when you pause, lean in slightly, and let it slip. I feel like there's a side of you most people never get to see. Watch her reaction. She might laugh nervously, or her eyes might widen slightly. Inside, though, she's lit up. She's thinking, what does he see in me that others don't? And that curiosity pulls her closer. Now she's not just reacting to you. She's investing in you. Psychologically, here's why it works. It makes her feel deeper than surface level attention. It positions you as different from other men because you notice what others miss. It creates a desire in her to open up and prove you right. And when a woman starts opening up to you, something powerful happens. You stop being just a guy she met and you start becoming the man she feels safe revealing her real self to. That kind of bond isn't easy to break, so don't rush this compliment. Time it, make it genuine. Say it when the moment feels real. Because when you do, she won't just remember your words, she'll remember how you made her feel, seen, understood, and exposed in the best way. 3, I can't decide if you're trouble or exactly what I need. Now let's talk about the most dangerous one. This compliment is not just flattery, it's a trap, a delicious psychological trap. See, most compliments put women in control. You're amazing, you're so incredible, or you're the most beautiful girl I've ever met. They sound nice, but they place her above you. She's the prize. You're the one seeking approval, and that dynamic is boring. But when you say, I can't decide if you're trouble or exactly what I need, you flip the entire script. Now she's the one who has to figure out where she stands with you. And that shift from certainty to uncertainty is what hooks her. Here's why it's powerful. Women love tension. They love that mix of danger and desire. On one hand, you're telling her she's exciting, maybe even a little dangerous. On the other, you're hinting she might be exactly what you've been looking for. That push-pull dynamic creates electricity in her chest. She can't help but lean into it. Imagine this. She teases you, maybe throws a playful challenge your way. Instead of taking it too seriously, you smirk, hold her gaze, and drop it. I can't decide if you're trouble or exactly what I need. Now she's stuck. She's not sure if she's the one in control anymore. Is she dangerous to you, or is she the woman you secretly crave? That little bit of uncertainty makes her lean forward. She wants to win you over. She wants to prove she's not just trouble. She's also the answer you're looking for. Psychologically, this works because it creates intrigue. It flips the frame. Instead of you trying to impress her, she's suddenly working to impress you. She starts wondering, why can't he decide? What does he mean by that? Does he see me as trouble? Does he see me as what he needs? And that thought process, it makes you live rent-free in her head. The delivery is everything. Don't say it fast. Don't say it like a pickup line. Say it slow, with a hint of curiosity in your tone, like you're genuinely conflicted. Maybe even tilt your head a little, like you're studying her. The slower you deliver it, the more powerful it becomes. This compliment also works best in moments of flirtation. If you say it when the mood is serious, it feels out of place. But when there's playful energy, teasing, laughter, or a spark, it lands perfectly. And here's the real beauty. It doesn't just make her feel good. It makes her feel wanted and mysterious at the same time. She's not sure if she's safe or dangerous in your life. That combination creates excitement she can't ignore. Most men give compliments that close doors. This one, it opens them wide. It creates a new frame where she has to chase your approval. And the moment she starts chasing, the dynamic shifts completely. So remember, this isn't just a compliment. It's a line that creates tension, intrigue, and desire all at once. Use it carefully, because once you drop it, she'll be hooked, and she'll never see you the same way again. So let's recap. Most men waste compliments. They throw out the same boring lines that women have heard a million times before. But these three, they're different. They don't just make her smile. They make her think. They make her feel seen in ways most guys can't even imagine. There's something about you I can't quite figure out. Mystery. I feel like there's a side of you most people never get to see. Depth. I can't decide if you're trouble or exactly what I need. Tension. Each one digs deeper than the surface. They're not about her looks, they're about her psychology, and that's why they work. But here's the catch. Use them wisely. These aren't pickup lines you throw around for fun. They're weapons, tools that can change the way a woman sees you forever. If you use them carelessly, they'll lose their power. But if you use them with timing, with patience, with confidence, because you'll never have to chase again. If this video opened your eyes, hit that subscribe button for more psychology-backed insights. Drop a comment below. Which of these compliments are you bold enough to try first? And don't forget to share this with a friend who needs to step up his game. I'll see you in the next one.